The Wreakin Havoc crew is back at Zona ATV Park in Franklinton, Louisiana for their first race of the year in 2023.
It's about 9 o'clock on Saturday, and everybody's getting their stuff ready. Half the people are late to the meeting.
You know, our mindset is swapping from winning races to learning some new techniques to build the Gen 2. We go there to have a good time, but when it comes down to it, our brains are thinking all the time. This is what we're seeing, these are adjustments we need to make, and we're making our product better. We are a very competitive family, no matter if we're taking groceries out of the car, or we're building a boat, or just whatever we do, we're a very competitive family. The drive is what keeps us producing and developing new product all the time, because we're not necessarily have to do it to be the best, we're just scared of not being the best.
The best thing that we do here at Havoc is put our boats to the ultimate test on the water with these racers that are ultra competitive and are willing to do whatever it takes to win. And you're not gonna put your boat in anybody else's hands. It's gonna push it to that level unless they're racing it. Well, you never know what's gonna happen.
What if we want to late race? You think they're gonna vote for us to get one?
We're going to be the first company that builds a production race boat that is strong enough to duck on water. That's my goal, chasing that Gen 2.
Looking at last year's standings while leading into a brand new racing season, it's clear that the Mercury team was on top. The question now is, will B. Scott and Quentin be able to hold on to their top spots with many new racers, stiff competition, and a Yamaha 30-pound weight break to overcome?
Saturday morning, we're gonna do our final testing before the driver's meet. I think driver's meet's like 10. Shockley just got out of the water. He's doing really good. Changes we made last night really helped.
I feel really good about it now. Felt good about it last night. Feel even better about it this morning. It's really fast. It turns real good. It's gonna be special. For the fishing outlaw, fishing 130 and fishing 150, first person on the trailer shaves their head.
Oh no.
Fair enough.
Lord.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you gotta have your shit right, because I want you first round.
Absolutely.
I think they're ready for us up at the pavilion. This is our first race of the year. I got good weather with this weekend. Beautiful weather, sunny, no wind right now, so we're in good shape for today, I think.
Quentin had an idea that we ought to shave our heads if you're the first one on the trailer.
We knew we needed to bring something to the table. It didn't go over well at first.
I don't need to pull that neither.
I know old Josh Westbrook, he was scared. I mean, he did not want to shave his head.
I'll tell you right now, you're not gonna have hair the next race you show up at. If you didn't think you was fast, you was definitely worried. That's for sure, because everybody's fast now. And I'm standing there with Shockley, and I'm like, hey man, go unplug his spark plug. Take the boot off his spark plug and tuck it. He goes over there and he unplugs it, stuffs it. Really, I forgot about it.
No crankage going on.
I don't know how fast it's gonna take him to figure it out, but I bet you he figures it out within 20 seconds. All right, so we just got done with the Saturday driver meeting, and basically went over the rules. Everything for the most part is the same as last year. I think he's having motor issues with his dirt bike. I wonder what's wrong with him. He's messing with the fuel. I think I'm spot on. All right, he's off. And I go in the race trailer and I see Dad, and I show him the razor and I look at him, you know, I'm like, ended up, I was getting my hair cut pre-race, and the bet was to shave your head if you get first one on the trailer. So we're just gonna cut our losses and shave our head because we had nothing to lose. I don't give a fuck about my hair, but I will certainly take your hair.
I might start giving free haircuts with the purchase of a Havoc boat at Reshore Marine.
Cut off.
Dude, I just put the sickest race stripes in the back of your head ever.
I feel like this, that was a little overkill, man.
Yeah, that may be a little too much.
Dude, way fucking overkill, man. I look like a powdered donut coming out of the dude.
Alright, I'm gonna watch the boat race.
All right.
Alright, have fun. Way different.
Real nice piece, guys.
You ready, Josh?
And I'm ready, Zyron.
All right.
I have nothing to lose. but everything to gain.
Man, I got this much glue.
That's some racing stripes in the back of that head. That's at least 2/10.
First time B. Scott was able to test his boat was the morning of the race. We wasn't looking to go down there and win in his boat. It wasn't about that.
Already halfway there? Already, huh?
I've nothing to lose.
You're right. Everything to gain.
I mean, it's not like every day you wake up and say, hey, let's go watch some tiller duck boats. You know, run 60 miles an hour, 660 feet. It's pretty unique, it's pretty different. We're gonna see what happens. It's about to get real.
First class of the day on Saturday was the fishing outlaw class. We're waiting and waiting and waiting, and we're like, who are we missing? And we see a boat down there, and it's not moving. And he's in the back, and he's working on it, and we're like, who is that? Well, it was Russ. Russ didn't make it 80 yards from the boat ramp, and his motor broke down.
He's going to have to get a new helmet because that in there's not going to fit.
I told him, I said, it ain't cheap being on this team. Gotta give sacrifices.
And you can see the weight just lift off Josh Westbrook's shoulders, because he's a pretty boy. Josh is a pretty boy. And let me tell you something, he did not want to lose his hair. He would have rather anything else happen than him lose his hair. That was the only thing Josh was thinking about.
Well, this is B. Scott and Josh. Josh ain't ran a tiller in a while. Maybe Brandon's experience last year will give him advantage.
Rollers, he hit his own rollers.
Oh, that's what it is.
Watch your ears!
Hey, somebody dropped $1.
Oh, that's fine.
Damn, you snatched it from me like I wasn't gonna give it to you.
I had to fire it, man. This thing counts. Dollar's hard to get nowadays.
I just spent $1 million in 10 days.
It's true.
121 out, 99 in.
All right, that's 2 for B. Scott.
121 coming to the bank.
It's coming back up to the top.
I had it all on the line, like red light, I'm done. All right, I mean, I gotta make this pass work. We come in good, everything was good, and he was a little ahead of me, and they dumped the line. I mean, Josh put me on the trailer. I mean, not bad for just coming out and getting second. And Josh is fast. Don't think Josh showed up in a two-handed boat and wasn't quick. He is fast.
Take a look at the finish of Saturday's Fishing Outlaw class. After one race, Josh will turn his attention to Sunday, trying to claim his title for weekend champion in this division.
We were close. Westbrook took it, we took second, now we're going to head tech. So this was Dak's first race in a Havoc. And what we did was, the week before the race, we started and built, him a 1450 Mod 40. So we actually pulled it to the race, and they got it at the race and had to put a, jack plate on it, motor on it, get it set up for the races there at the race. So he had zero testing going into this, zero experience driving it. He was just basically jumping in there and getting after it. And Andrew and him got it lined out on Friday, well, good enough for him to compete on Saturday. And when the Mod 30 class came around, he went out there and he was pretty comfortable in it. For being his first race in it, for sure, he's comfortable in it. And he went out there and he took the checkered flag.
I mean, first place. He felt really comfortable with the boat, ran great. I mean, super excited. He's super excited being part of the team, and I think that's awesome. I mean, for us to be able to do that for these little kids and shape them and help them have a good time on the water, I mean, what else are we supposed to do? We're gonna cut Russ's herd. He was the first on the trailer. That's a bet. We can't help it, your shit melted.
So the last class I was competing in was the Fishing 130 class on Saturday. And we got our motor swapped over.
Cuz got the 130 on there. So we're gonna head on out. We gotta launch the boat.
It was a battle, the 130 class. Billy's fast, his Boral. Once he gets his Havoc, I think he's gonna make some big jumps. And I ended up pulling it off and getting first for Saturday in the 130 class, but it was a lot of close racing. Billy's always right there at my heels. You know, I'm one bad jump away from losing.
B. Scott has claimed the second race of the day in fishing 130, with Billy Jones right on his heels.
We'll make some improvements for tomorrow. Make sure we get it tomorrow. But he did good though. Nick West getting a haircut.
130 class, taken care of. I told Nick, I said, listen, dude, you won 99.9% of that race, but I won the .1 that mattered. The last class of the day was the fishing 150 class.
Last class, anticipation's been killing us.
We're always chasing the tailwind on them boys, but it's exciting. We'll see how it plays out. I think this first race really just see how you stack up, you know, and go back to the shop and go to work.
Getting ready to do the 150s. I think Sean Bounds is fast, Quentin's fast. I mean, they're all fast. So there ain't no telling who's gonna win.
Hey,
Taylor took that one.
Taylor's picked up a lot of
Taylor's
speed.
picking up some speed.
This should be a good race right here. Shockley just beat him. Shockley just beat him.
Yeah. That was Shockley and Nick. That was the first Mod 40 win with the Gen 2.
It comes down to Sean and Taylor Hughes at the finish, but it was getting dark. We just got started late, and with all these people in the classes, the races aren't as quick as they normally are either. So we ended up going later in the day and actually couldn't even finish the last class of the day due to it getting dark. We got the clippers warmed up and ready, and the first task was cutting Russ's hair.
It was Nick, Billy Jones, and Russ.
Them two guys right there, I couldn't think of a better sport than them two. I mean, solid. Billy's just a solid dude.
Give me a homemade haircut, bro. I'm doing it.
I'm so impressed with Russ shaving his head because he had such an awesome hairdo. Welcome to the team, buddy.
For him to cut off a 7-year afro, that's big. I mean, that's big. That's like losing your dog, kind of big. 7 years is a long time.
And I know it was a really important part of his life. You could tell it was.
Hey, a bet's a bet.
Yeah, that's right. He'd be right here cutting it.
That's the guy you want in your foxhole right there. He'll do whatever it
I will
takes.
say, dude, that's a lot more hair than what I
No, I'm good.
You know, he shook hands, we made the deal, he cut his hair, and you know, that's the guy you want in your foxhole. Somebody that's committed like that, and somebody that's, hey, I shook her hand, I want to do it. He's going to be a winner.
Come on, Billy, I want to do yours.
And I don't think it was a total loss for Billy. I think that I think he went from like having 1-inch hair to like buzz cut. So I think he might have it back before next race.
That's a hell of a lot of hair you cutting off, man.
And Nick West, he had to get his hair chopped as well. We more or less just trimmed the sides of but he's more aerodynamic now, so they're probably gonna come back. All three of them will come back faster. Especially Russ. I don't know how he didn't scalp himself just making a pass.
I'm planning on doing it anyway.
Fellas, a good round of applause for going through with a bet.
All in all, Saturday was a great day. We learned a lot about the boat. We had good fellowship with everybody. It's become more of a family atmosphere than it has in the past. And from what I've seen, it's gonna be some really close racing. We didn't find out until the next morning that Taylor Hughes didn't make weight.
I ended up almost run out of gas. I run 6 gallons of gas out and I come in and I was like 6 pounds underweight. Usually would have burned about 3 gallons. I ended up burning 6 gallons. Ran out of gas getting it on the trailer. So got a DQ. Yeah, not the way we want to do it, but.
Saturday's finish for Fishing 150 looks like this. With Taylor Hughes getting a DQ on weight, it shuffled the standings leading into Sunday on the final day of racing for this event. Sean Bounds leads the 150 class after day 1.
The Dakota family comes down and Kim, she cooks on fire, boy. She cooks all this fried foods and stuff. And I went down there and she wanted me to come eat. And I think, oh no, it's gonna be a bad thing. But I couldn't be rude.
Everything they bring is fried. And it's all good. Both the nights we were there, Dad actually shit his pants in the middle of the night.
You know, shitting your pants at 44 is always fun.
He paid the price, and so did that blue bucket.
Yeah, dude.
Bubble guts. Bubble guts.
And I use that damn brake cleaner on my ass. Ugh, it burns so bad.
I'd probably recommend it that would have burned if you'd asked me.
That's all I had to clean up with.
Hey, I gotta wipe my ass. What do you think I should use? My options are water.
I mean, how do you wipe your ass in a race trailer?
You might as well use lighter fluid. So the first race after the driver meeting was Fishing Outlaw. Well, we get out there and it's very similar to the day before. You know, Josh is fast.
Them Yamahas are coming. Yeah, he don't want no more of that. Come on, Quentin, come get me.
He wants some eyebrows going. We might do it. We'll have to see.
We tried changing a little bit things for the setup, moving weight here and there, and we got it a little bit quicker, but I don't think it was enough to overpower Josh.
Josh came out of the hole really, really, really good. The Yamaha came out and smacked the water. Josh was able to hold on to win it, but that Yamaha was coming. But you're going to have the shit right to beat Josh Westbrook. That's a fact.
I guess you would outrun me when you come in 30 pounds light on your weight after we done gave you a 30-pound weight break. We're gonna fuck them up. They just don't know it. See, if we beat them all year again, they're gonna go to crying. They're gonna want more. Well, what else can we get?
Although I did just watch one of them almost get outrun by a 110-pound compression motor.
Drug that ass.
You can outrun me, but if you can't outrun the whole team, you ain't won shit.
We pick at them, they pick at us. You know, it's racing, it's an environment we're supposed to have fun, so.
You know, since we were waiting on everybody getting tagged, you know, we had a good little bit of time there to just mess around, roll around, talk some shit, get everybody fired up. Everybody, you know, talking about everybody behind their backs and going over there, spreading words. Well, shit pot.
This guy knows it's gonna be a close race, so he's gonna take his time.
He's fast, so Josh took it. He was smoking this weekend, but going into next race, I don't think Josh will stand a chance.
Again, man, you beat Josh Westbrook, you're a stud.
Josh Westbrook takes Fishing Outlaw for Sunday and holds the claim to weekend champion for this division. With a good lead in the standings, Josh took advantage of the first 2 races in Fishing Outlaw and looks to sweep the season early with such a lead.
He knew the fact that I had a red light, he didn't have a red light, so he could push it.
No, we scraped out another first place win today. He's got to play safer, he's gone. So
you can stand a red light.
That's right, give me a red light. I'm fine with
You had one to give up.
That's what he said. He said, I would have done it in the same situation.
No,
but
I didn't intentionally try to get ahead of him. You know, after the commitment buoy, I'm looking for the light. You're looking over here, they flip that light. You lost. I mean, that's racing, so yeah. Sorry about your luck.
So half of the race is having the fastest setup.
Did you get Josh?
The other half of the race is knowing the situations and how to play them. But we're gonna come back next year, and we're gonna his world up.
Not next year, next race.
Next race, I mean.
Yeah, next Breachside's on next year, no, next race.
I know we're wanting to develop shit, but get the out of here. We got a motor to change.
The 2 people getting the smoke next race is Josh Westbrook and Taylor Hughes. Them 2, good luck.
Why didn't you run Outlaw?
Give me that, because I suck. Give me that wrench, the yellow one. I said the yellow one.
Sorry, I didn't. My motor skills aren't very fast this morning, okay? I ain't took a shower in 3 days. I shit myself 3 times. And it's getting hot, okay?
Because it's you, playa.
I need deodorant too.
I got some in my truck.
Just like a
Dude, I'd make a
big patch of gorillas.
Dude, I'd make a skunk puke.
Swapping our power head over, getting ready for the 130 class. We've already run the outlaw today, and got to put our weight in our boat, get 1,000 pounds, get our 130 motor on here, swap our prop, and we got it down on art though. We can do it in about 25 minutes. Little blood, little battle scars. You gotta be careful with these race props.
All right, we're going in for 130 class on Sunday. It's Championship Sunday. Yesterday I got first, so it's gonna be between me and Billy. Billy's feeling pretty confident. I'm feeling pretty confident, so it's gonna come down to the wire. Winner takes all. We had made some changes to our setup, and we're gonna try something a little different, a little bit new. And we started laying down some really solid times.
If it runs, I'll do really well. I had car problems this morning, but I think we got that resolved. We'll know here in a minute.
Yeah, he was over trimming, trying to catch up, but like I said, you know, B Scott came out the whole good. He stuck the nose, and he just straight power to the end, and another guy was chasing him. And that's why the boat was hopping all over the place. So that was just good disciplined racing by B Scott.
I bet when I get home and get in the shower, the bottom of the shower is going to be brown for the first 30 seconds.
So when it comes to the situation that Nick got into, getting DQ'd on red lights, you know, I know how the barge was. I know it was very hard to get in there and be consistent and get, you know, the green lights to run. And he actually got DQ'd. It's the first red light DQ I've seen in I don't know how long. It doesn't happen very often, you know. And that was it. He was sitting in the back the whole rest of the race, and I went through and finished off the brackets. And I ended up taking first in that class, but when I came back to get my flag, you know, I seen Nick down there. I don't want to leave here thinking, okay, I won, but I never had to race Nick. And, you know, I don't want to win like that. I know he don't want to lose like that. I mean, Zona is not a very close drive to show up and not get everybody's best. I go down there and I tell Nick, I'm like, hey man, I done talked to the barge, they're gonna let us run. We're gonna go ahead and get our run now that the race is over. They send us, and you know, I won, but I didn't want to take the chance of not knowing. I don't want to lose on DQ, and I don't want to win on DQ. I want a fair shake at it, and the fastest deserves the win.
For the second day in a row, B. Scott takes the fishing 130 class, claiming the weekend champion and setting the stage for class moving forward. B. Scott has a healthy lead in this division, with the hopes of carrying over that momentum to fishing 150 next.
That does a lot for Havoc Boats and what we stand for, because we believe in everything is earned and to give everybody a shot. Because it meant a lot for that guy to be able to run B. Scott, because he wanted to beat him. So that was a goal of his, and this is what this is all about.
The only class that we had people in left was the fishing 150 class. And I came back and Dad's like, man, you want to run the 150 class? Because it's like, it's up to you.
Ground broke on the silver.
How'd that happen?
Wow.
How'd that happen?
Vibration.
So I need to go ahead and go sign up?
Yeah.
What do y'all think?
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to win.
Yeah, if I get in the water, dude, ain't no way I'm not going to try to win it.
Oh, sure.
I'm going to go sign up for the 150 class. I think we have a good shot. If not, we'll at least be competitive.
I looked at this whole motor the other day. I said everything on this motor is immaculate except for this one connection. And it kind of bothered me, but I was like, it's just ground wire. See what happened?
It almost cost a race.
Almost cost us a race.
I signed up, but first draw is men's chocolate.
I figured it would be.
I'm just kidding. She said she's going to redraw the bracket.
They get drunk like everybody else.
I'm mostly going after Taylor, okay? I want to get Quentin, I want to get Shockley, I want to beat everybody else, but as long as I beat Taylor, I'll be okay. Look at him right there. Ready?
Oh,
I'm coming for you.
and a lawnmower crank seal and a blue head gasket on number 3.
You get it fixed?
I had to put a helicoil in it. I don't know if it's gonna hold or not.
I hope it does.
If it don't, if it don't, I will go home and go back to drawing. But it was running a lot better. So, and I just built this motor Wednesday and Thursday.
Shot to pull that one off, but Quentin on the trailer. He's got to just beat Taylor. Sean got him.
I ended up taking a loss. And once I got my loss, like, okay, now it's dangerous.
Taylor took out B. Scott. Dang it. Oh, it's good racing though, man. I mean, Taylor got that Yamaha going, you know.
And it came down to Taylor Hughes and Sean. I knew it was gonna be close, it was gonna be a good race. And then I noticed the guy on the outside lane's got his hand up. So Sean ended up getting first on Sunday, and he actually took the class for the weekend. You know, Sean's really fast. He's dominating the 150 class right now. I'm winning the 130, and Josh Westbrook's winning the fishing outlaw.
Sean Bounds takes the last class of the day in fishing 150, with Taylor Hughes taking second. The Yamaha team is getting faster day by day, putting serious pressure on the Mercury team to keep improving. Iron sharpens iron, and the Yamaha team is here to stay.
He's really fast, but old Mercury's just a little bit faster.
Ooh,
we gonna regret that 30 pounds drastically.
So we ran 150. Quentin Richard's right over there. He was talking shit, saying that I was underweight yesterday and I wouldn't beat him at weight. So I just ran second in 150 for the day. Sean beat me by maybe a photo finish, and I was teched at 1198. So that's what, Brandon? What is that, 28 pounds?
Yeah.
28 pounds overweight. So I guess I'll see him. Hopefully I get him first round at Zona next race. But, yeah, the Yamahas are coming, so I better tighten up.
We dang sure made a bunch of improvement with the Gen 2 this weekend. It put Quentin Richard on the trailer today.
It did.
That was the highlight of my weekend. With his prop again. I got a good prop, man.
I think this is a good start, and I have no idea how fast it's going to end up ending.
The Yamaha star of the weekend was no doubt Taylor. Taylor has a drive. He wants to win. He wants to beat the Mercuries. He's almost separated himself from everybody else. It's like he's on a mission to a point where he has something to prove. And those are the guys you got to worry about.
If you're not ready, you know, he's going to be capable of getting you. There's no doubt about it. He's fast. He's seriously fast. I think the star of the Mercury team this weekend, I would say, would be Michael Shockley. Going in and competing the way he did, and even putting Quentin on the trailer, those were highlights for him.
The Gen 2 has so much going on, so it's so different than everything is on the market. It's complete opposite of what people think it should be. And for that boat to come in and compete third on the first race of the year against the fastest production boat ever made is remarkable. Our job is to come to work and build the best product we can possibly build and lead the industry. We want them chasing us. We will not chase them. This is Quentin's four-wheelers that don't run very good. And it's kind of funny. I mean, four-wheeler don't run good, boat's not running good right now. I don't know. We need to talk to Quentin about his stuff. I think he's getting better though. He just did a really good pass. Damn it. All right, way to go, Quentin. This is awesome.